Welcome to the Big 4-0.
Big 4-0.
Big 4-0.
Yeah, that's true.
Scary stuff, that, mate. I feel like we've been knocking out these numbers. I mean, we've been doing it every once a week, but but it's gone fast. It's gone very fast. Dick and ball's just out, but like it's there. I shit myself. It's been cute.
Right, what are you doing? You got your bum out.
I got tackled by the police.
You joking? Within 10 minutes of the game, I need a piss.
Yeah, no.
Come on, Ben, I'm getting in the shower. Come and scrub my back.
Right, yeah, but it's
Nearly
not a good
going
day
on with
today,
that.
is it?
Yeah.
I will stop when it is necessary.
Okay. And then as soon as it comes into it, it just goes, yeah. Oh, we're broken again then.
Last week we dressed as 2 Spider-Men. This week we dressed as 2 studs.
I suppose that's every other episode though, isn't it, to be fair? Except the...
Every other one, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe not the first couple.
For every one, every good one, there's a bad one, I think.
Yeah. Just got to take us as we come, you know what I mean? But yeah.
I don't do none of that in the podcast.
I know, that would be a bit rude, wouldn't it? We had to cut out my ass on one episode, didn't we? That was a bit far.
Right, yeah, that's true.
I think maybe we'll get that up on the Patreon at some point. I don't think it's explicit because I don't have a bum. So could you not, because there's 180 degrees on my back. So could you not just argue that it's not a bum? I suppose you see the crack though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
How much would you charge?
How much would I charge? For people to see it? Or just Patreon?
Enough people to see it.
To see my bum? Genuinely, if a load of people did it, I'd have it for £1.
£1.
If a load of people did it, if I got told that there's only one person that's going to see it, and I can pick whatever, I'm saying a couple of grand. Obviously, like maybe more. If I could say whatever, then a stupid amount more. But like, I'd say.
So the more the merrier.
Yeah. Like I reckon, the more people that turn up, the better discount they get. It's like a booking fee.
Right.
The more people that book on at the same time, you'll get it for cheaper.
Okay. So let's say 200 people. How much?
200 people. I'd want to make a fair bit of bob. Like, my bum's my bum, so I'm not too bothered about them seeing it, but... £100 each?
£100 each?
No, that's being silly,
You
innit? Fiver each.
£5
Yeah.
each.
So
Okay.
I've got to be reasonable, innit, really? You know what I mean? Even OnlyFans girls don't charge stuff like that.
So 200 people that you knew from school have paid £5 each.
They probably all sent it for free.
Yeah.
Or getting changed in PE and they come over and try and keg you.
So
And that was a teacher.
I forget you call it kegging.
Kegging, yeah. What do you call it again?
Keg.
Keg, that's it.
Like your kegs.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, yours. I don't really know. Keg, like a keg of beer.
Yeah, yours is a slur.
I remember there was one lad right at school. Oh my God. I remember there was one lad at school, right? And I never saw it, but I always got told about it. And I was like, this was horrendous.
Did you pay £5 to see it?
No. You'd be paying a lot more to see this, mate, and probably be getting locked up. But mate, I'm not joking. He apparently he was on that, do you know the leg raise machine? Like you put your arms in there, and then you put your legs up like this.
Right.
Yeah, he was on that. Apparently, somebody came and just full on like took his pants down, like bolloco everything while he were on it. So he had to have that moment of being like, whoa! I was like, that was horrendous. Imagine how bad that would feel. Like 16 years old, like you're still a baby, and you're like going around. It's just like, and then that happens to you. The amount of people that we talk about in school is horrendous. You get bullied. It got thrown around. Look at the conversation.
Right, okay.
Yeah, a bit rough that, mate, innit? I don't know what I would have done.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you at school?
That's so weird, because I was literally looking up fun questions just about myself, and that was the one I looked at and was thinking about asking you.
Okay.
The most embarrassing thing at school. Do you have one lined up?
Yeah.
Okay.
1,000,000%.
Do you want to say yours? I feel like you might have told me this before, but tell me, because I can't remember.
I'm not sure whether I have. So, in primary school, I was a bit of a dork. And then I always pictured high school as being like, the new leaf.
Yeah.
Where I could be cool. And I was cool for about a month.
Right, okay.
So for about a month in year 7, I was like one of the really cool kids. And I became friends.
You were raising
with,
through the ranks.
Yeah. I became friends in science with one of the popular women.
Mm.
And I thought I was the shit. And someone from my primary school was sat in front of me who came to the same high school as me.
Oh, no.
And this is awful. And I was talking to him, and he wasn't one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
But I was chatting to him, and I had this girl next to me who was nattering. And I was like annoying him by like pushing him. And then he did something to me, threw something at me. And I was laughing so much that I went to like reach over and grab him. And I'm not joking. I don't know how it happened. It's never happened to me in my life. About half a litre of spit was spilled out my mouth onto the table.
Oh.
Just all on the table. And she was like that. I went cool after that.
Did that actually ruin? Did that ruin you?
It didn't ruin my high school experience, but it definitely ruined me being in like the top 5%.
Did it get passed around, that comment?
No, not really. Well, like more of I think it was just my ego that got flattened straight away because it happened.
You're on cloud 9.
I think I panicked. And she was like, clean it up! And I was like, so then I was instantly like a minion because I was cleaning up spit off a table.
That is horrendous, mate.
Yeah, and it weren't good. And fun fact, it's that horse lady.
Oh, really? Oh, really? That's mad.
Yeah.
And the one with the mad accent.
Yeah, the commoner.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, and that was really embarrassing.
Oh, that's rough, that. It reminds me, it's not related to me, but it reminds me of this one time. I was walking like down, my mate's girlfriend was there, and she like kind of was just walking in front of me, and I was like, what's that on a coat? Mate, honestly, right, snot sends me west, right? Certain things knock me sick. There was, I'm not joking, mate, a whole, like, probably half of her back were covered in phlegm. And she would walk around with it on, and she had to have that moment where she had to take the jacket off, and I saw it moving, and mate, I nearly threw up. It was the worst thing ever. It weren't even on me. But I looked at it, I thought, that is the worst thing ever, that. Awful, mate. But it just reminded me of that. Yeah, horrendous. I think I'm like to say that she burned that coat, but I'm pretty sure she came in the next day with it. Just a baby wipe.
Yeah.
But I feel I've got a story that my dad told me as well that as I've gotten older, I think is made up. But what was the embarrassing thing? I think I got away with quite a lot of stuff. I think I just made stupid comments a lot that like still get brought up to this day. So for example, I remember being in geography, right? And there was all talks about Scotland going independent and stuff like that, you know, like but trying to break off from like us and stuff like that and trying to just be on their own and like everything. And I put my hand up to the teacher and I, hand on heart, don't know why I thought I'd even ask this. I feel like there's a part of me that'd like to say I was taking the piss, but I don't think I was. I said, so what are they doing then, miss? Are they like going to get a massive chainsaw and cut Scotland away from us? What? Like just a massive drill and just like, but I said chainsaw. I said, they're just going to cut them away from us, just go around, like create their own tectonic plate sort of thing. Mate, that was one thing, right? There was another thing of when I was in history, right, and we had the scariest teacher ever. So the first time I went in, this was quite an embarrassing story actually, but it wasn't like that embarrassing, but I was terrified because we had a teacher, right, a history teacher, and she was meant to be the scariest teacher of the whole school. And years, like the year, when we were in year 7, all set 1 had her. So like all my mates and stuff like James were telling me stuff like she's horrendous and everything. It was like proper, you don't want her. And then we had that note, that letter that said, what class are you going to be in the next year? And it said, oh, you got Miss Johnstone. Right? Mate, I went in year 8. I couldn't undo my bag on the first day. And we were lined up in the bit. And I couldn't undo I couldn't, the zip had just like snapped off whatever. But I had to have that moment where she was terrifying, right? And she kind of looked at me. And she was really nice, but it freaked me out more. Because I went, miss, I can't get into my bag. Like, I'm really struggling. Like, I can't get into my bag. And luckily she was fine. right? But for some reason, she loved me. And I got away with it, like, in the way of it being like, for some reason, I never had any issues with it, but you'd always be terrified. Her eyes would dart, right? She was like the devil. She'd look down the middle of the aisle, right? Like, which was like, we had like part of the class there, like in rows. And she'd look down the aisle, and I'm not joking, mate, her eyes would just go. So she'd be scanning the whole room, and each eye would be looking at another end of the room.
All right.
And she had the most vibrant clothes on, like she had like bright yellow jackets on and stuff, and she was terrifying. She got sacked, I think, for helping somebody's exam, like just doing their own work for them. But the other stupid comment I made, right, was she went, right, class, what would you do if you was a captain? Like, sorry, not captain, like a general in the war in World War One or like World War Two. But I think this specific thing was about being in the trenches. And I said, right, well, thinking I was clever cogs here, I went, right, miss, what I'd do is, right, everybody's got a trench foot, right? I put them in these tanks because apparently they're bringing tanks over at the moment that don't go off. Like, as in, like, apparently they were cutting out and stuff like tanks in World War One, like, quite a lot, and they were really, like, unreliable. And I said, right, put these people with trench foot, right in a tank, right?
All right.
Get them to shout at the other side, and just get them to shout at the other soldiers, and be like trying to get them, and basically just try and distract them. And then I said, and then your side, go and dig up a hole as big as possible and try and like dig round to the other side of the trenches and get them all. So basically, I would just like kill all the people with trench foot and make a massive hole that would take forever, and just have somebody in tanks shouting at people.
Right.
And she started laughing. No, she kind of like, there was a couple of seconds where she didn't say anything. She just looked at me, and for some reason I thought, I've done bad here. I've done really bad. Like, she was the sort of teacher that like, I've not done anything wrong, but in reality I'm terrified. And then she started really, really laughing, and then she went, I love you, Ben. And that was like, I was like amazed. I was well shocked. I was like, but she loved me for some reason, and I got away with so much.
Did you get moved down a set?
Yeah, I did later on. Yeah. What, because of the comments? Thing is, right, I got moved down because you got moved down in English, and then that made like for geography and history and all that stuff as well. But it was like I got moved down in year 9, so.
Is that what they told you?
Yeah. It was like all related, but because I was going into year 10, I was only doing English, so they kind of went, right, we're going to move you down to set 3 from 2. And but I'm pretty sure I got better grades than one of the other lads that were in there, and they told me that, but still moved me down. I think they were saying I was getting distracted, and I was like, so you let me go 3 years with all my mates, and now in these last 2 years you're going to break me off. And they did. Heartbreaking. Horrible people. But I weren't the best at English though, so it all related to English for the history and geography and stuff. So I was never amazing at English, but I was in set 2. I seemed to do all right, and then went down to set 3.
So in your school, they were joined together, like the sets.
So what it was is, whatever set you were in for English, you were in that set for geography and history and RE, yeah. So it was like an IT as well for some reason. So it was like your English class related to that, and if you were in set 1 and 2 for English, they'd relate that to PE as well. So it was always like, it was a bit strange really, because it's like, how do they know you're good at PE if you're good at English? You know, but that's the way they worked it out.
Did you have a short school bus?
Oh, what? Sorry,
Like a little school bus?
Little school bus?
Yeah, you know, like a normal school bus.
Oh, here we
Did
go.
you have one
Oh, here we
like
go. Was that enemy?
shorter?
Yeah. No. I walked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Who you with?
On my own. Sometimes my granddad would walk me, to be fair. Right, this is genuine as well now. Out in myself again, right? I used to get scared about crossing the road, right? My grandma and granddad lived around the corner from school. And I used to get scared about crossing the road because it was such a busy road that I'd ask my granddad to drop me off. And that's no word of a lie. But I think I used to get really embarrassed about it. So like but I don't know how I got away with it. I think I just never said where my grandma and granddad lived. But then when I walked home, it was a bit weird because it was obvious that I walked there. Because I was all right to walk home because I was usually with other people. But yeah, so I can't really think of an embarrassing story. I think I got away with it. I feel like they're the embarrassing
I feel like
ones.
you've told quite a few embarrassing
Yeah. Like, I feel like they're probably the embarrassing ones, like realistically. Yeah. I think it was more stupidity for me.
Yeah.
You know. But, I tell you what my dad, right? He's so funny. So he told me when he was younger, right, that like he was in class and he was like really, really young, and he just needed to go to the toilet, right? I don't think I told you this story. I don't think I said this story in the pod, right? So he needed to go to the toilet, right? So for a poo, and he said that he farted, right?
Right.
But everybody told me this when I was a kid and like was adamant it was real.
Yeah.
He farted and he said it went down his leg. So he decided to sit there, and to get away with it, he kicked it.
Right.
So me being a kid, like, oh yeah, that wouldn't make a mess, that wouldn't do anything. Clearly that's fine, you'd get away with it, right? He said he kicked it under another table. And and they've said that the teacher turned around and went, why is there a shit on the floor, right? And then he said, right, nobody owned up to it, because obviously my dad weren't going to say it was him. He said...
Oh, you have told me the story.
And he told the teacher told everybody to stand up, pull the pants down and bend over.
Yeah.
And I was like, at the time I was like, that's awful, Dad. I can't believe you did that, but I thought it was so funny. But that can't be real. That can't be real. He had a poo in his leg. He said that they found out he had shit in his ass. I'm pretty sure I brought that up to like my dad's mates once as well, and they made out as if it wasn't him, it was someone else. I was like, why is this? And it was him then.
That's you taking credit.
But I don't know. It might have been a different story that they said that to me, but he was so funny. He's just such... I feel like all my stories with my dad are just funny.
Yeah. I had a lad who smeared shit down the stairs.
Just for the sake of it.
Shit. He got sent to a school like yours.
Nice.
Yeah, he got sent to...
Did he actually get sent somewhere mental then?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, like, was it like one of them that he actually was a bit thing, or was he like just a bad kid?
I was just a monk.
Really? Right, okay. Oh, God.
That'll be fine. Yeah, he was just a bit of a weirdo. We had 2 sets of stairs. We had a yellow set and a blue set. And the rules were you walk up towards the sun, down towards the sea.
Right, okay. Okay.
If you got caught walking the wrong way on the stairs, detention.
Seriously?
Yeah. The prefects.
Right.
The year 11 prefects.
Scumbags.
Yeah, they were all knobheads. They got placed like bodyguards on each level of the stairs.
What?
And if you got caught, they'd be like, go back down, or go back up, like that, and they won't let you pass, and they'll chase you.
Could you be arsed for that?
No, and that's what you did on your break, because you stood there.
That's so weird.
Like bodyguards. And you had like shifts.
Yeah,
So
like night watch.
I didn't, but they got special ties. They got black ties, which I really wanted.
That was the reason why it was cool. That's why I wanted to be head boy, because he got black jumpers. Like head boy and like deputy heads and stuff. And I was like, there was a part of me that wanted it just because of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever applied for it. I think I might have done.
Well, I really wanted... I like being different. And I really wanted one, but I'm too much of a dickhead to be a prefect. So I did my research, and the next best thing I could do is I found out that if you're on the school council, you get a red tie.
Right, okay.
So I became one of the people on the school council.
Okay, what was your tie normally, like blue or something?
It was like a black tie, but it had yellow and red stripes on it. So it was really ugly.
Yeah, that sounds...
It was an ugly
weird.
tie.
Yeah.
So I just got a pure red tie instead
That's pretty cool, then.
on the school council. I don't like a bit of a clown, to be fair, but it was quite good.
Different, like you say.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I forgot that I went on the school council, actually, thinking about it. I completely erased that from my head. That was an interesting thought. I think I did that for a little bit as well. For like, I think you went to your school council. I think it was tutor based. So I think like 2 people from your tutor or something, a boy and a girl, got picked. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I erased that from my memory.
Yeah, because you got
school
to change the rules, or like you got to talk about like what food they served and stuff.
Yeah.
I just kept saying I want chicken mayo wraps, and they
Brilliant.
started serving chicken mayo wraps.
Nice. That's pretty
So-
good.
I'll take that.
Did you ever have to do the, like, when you had to do the chores? It was called chores. And it was like, basically, every so often your tutor would get picked. He'd go through the tutors, I think, through the years. And then your tutor would have to do, like, some kind of cleaning up or something. So, like, we got basically, they had, like, a list of jobs. And you had to do them, like, maybe take the bins out or shit like that, right? Right, mate, I got the worst one. I think it was with Elliot Kelly, I think, my mate. And I'm pretty sure it was me and him. Or maybe it was Jordan.
You definitely went to a special school.
Mate, no, honestly, right? They got us, right? Do you know what my job was that day? And it stunk. I had to pick out of the bins, right, the cans, and I had to crush them in a can crusher. But I had to do that twice. But I remember that being like the end of the world. Because I used to hate it, because it stunk, mate. And I was like, why am I doing this? Like, it was horrendous. I didn't actually mind, like, doing something. Yeah. Because I sound like a knobhead saying that, but it was more the fact that it just stunk and I hated it.
So you had life skills.
Yeah, but they just got me crushing cans
Okay.
on my head. But yeah, no, there was a few rogue things. Like, I used to hate the fact that I used to hate the fact when we did dance for drama, right?
Yeah.
You had to, so you go into the like the big kitchen dining area, right?
Yeah.
And you'd have to take your shoes and socks off. They wouldn't let you keep anything on, right? Like, sorry, just shoes and socks. I had other clothes on. They wouldn't let you keep anything on.
Can I ask you a quick question before you continue?
Yeah.
Are you 100% sure you didn't go to a special school?
Yeah, 100%, mate.
100%?
Yeah, all my mates.
Can you name drop the school?
Glasgow Academy.
Okay. If I look this school up and it is some kind of special school, would you be disappointed?
I'd be shocked. Because then that would mean pretty much all my mates are special.
Yeah. Well,
not that that's an issue, but they're all special to me.
They're all special to a lot of people.
But so there's that, and then so the whole thing was you had to do that. So there'd be like muck on the floor still if they'd not fully cleaned it up, and you'd be like treading and shit. I hated that. Proper horrible. But did you never have to do that chore thing then?
No.
I've never heard of it before,
No.
except for my school.
Because I ain't gone to prison, Bill. Did you also make license plates?
What?
Did you also make license plates as well?
What?
That's what they do at prison.
Right, I see the thing.
Yeah. You know when you're like, you can get a job in prison, you're like, I'll work in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's right, that's mad.
I take out the bins, I make license plates.
Is that a thing they actually do, license plates there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Maybe I feel like that's probably one of the better ones to do.
Yeah, well, I can't remember what it is, but it's like a film, and the guy keeps like getting defect license plates and throwing them in a bin, but he actually hides them. And what he's doing is he's making like a little head-to-toe cover for himself that he's like tied together. So like he like rolls it out, and then he puts it on his back, and he runs and he hides underneath a van. And then when they come under with a mirror, they can't see him because of all the license plates.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah. And he'd train in his room because he had bunk beds. He'd train to hold himself underneath for 3 minutes because that's how much he needed before the first stop when they exit the prison.
That's mad.
And that was you at school.
Just training to crush cans just in case I need to get out.
Yeah. All the teachers, fingers crossed that one of you gets the job.
Oh, it was wild, mate. Like school, I feel like school was fun. It's one of them that like, I feel like I'd like to go back and experience it for like a day or two, but I feel like I feel like the best time was like being like after school was the best, like being fresh from it. Like I think 18, 19 was probably the best, or like around like 21 before COVID.
But defo special school if you were in school at 18, 19 years old.
No, I mean like after the apprentice and stuff, like my apprenticeship and stuff. I knew you were going to clock that.
At 7 o'clock when the apprentice finished and Alan Sugar banged his note. Fuck off. Good. That's like the best moment of your life after your apprenticeship? Is that what you're saying?
I feel like maybe just 21. I feel like 21 is just a good time. But 27 is my prime, so we're getting into good shape. And then
21.
soon...
Okay, right, carry on.
Yeah, sorry. So 27, I say, was in my prime. So we're getting me into my prime at the moment. Because I said by the time of me finishing being 27, I'm going to be hitting my prime.
Right.
So, and we're working hard on all this stuff. So eventually, the best times are to come, mate, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But in the past, probably 21 was the best because I love that age. But being 18, like, just having a job and being able to go out all the time was pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, just going out and doing stuff. And having, like, a wage.
Yeah. So which one is it?
21 probably. Because
21.
I was a bit more, like, about myself and stuff like that. And, yeah, it was good. It was good.
I was in uni at 21.
In uni at 20. Oh, okay.
Because I went late. I was a late bloomer. I actually was prodigy to mature student. So got my shit early, got my diploma early before I was like 18, then just didn't go to uni.
Yeah, it is
Sure.
mad.
I feel like when I look back on uni, wank. Because what a mess. What a mess I was. What a mess. That's not even uni. What a mess.
If it's not on.
Just awful. Awful stuff. I don't know when I'd say my prime was. Not my prime. My best time of my life. Maybe it was like...
So I feel we talked about this the other day, actually, didn't we, about our prime? Thinking about it.
Oh, we spoke about our prime because you said your prime is now.
Yeah, that was it. And then we had a quick talk.
Because I said my prime was when I was like 19. I think the best time...
You enjoyed the most.
I fucking hated everything. Maybe my best time was when I was like 7. When I was 7.
Teletubbies on repeat.
When I was 9. That was the
9.
best time of my life. When I was 9.
Why 9? What happened when you were 9? Tuna pasta was
Was that
discovered.
year 5? I'd say year 5 was quite good. I feel like.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you go to high school. And
Like
you're
11 or something. Yeah. I was really trying to work it out then.
When I was 9, I was funnily in quite good shape. I was a really in shape child. There's a picture of me when I'm on a boat and I have abs. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I think that's because...
Was it actual abs or was it just because you were thin?
It was because I was quite thin, but I have quite big shoulders, so I don't look like scrawny.
Right.
I look weirdly big. I look like a jacked child.
Like the film Little Man.
Yeah, I had a buzz cut. I had massive shoulders. And I had this like fucking Dorito body. And I was in jorts as well. It was fucking vibe at 9. I don't even think I was 9 then. I might have been like 7. Pretty sure I was 7. But at 9, I still had some sort of... I think it's just because I was running around all the time. But all I was doing, all my life consisted of, was going to school. Going to school, pretending to be a Pokemon. Telling the dinner ladies that I'm not flipping them off because I'm actually showing them my index finger and not my middle finger.
Yeah.
And shouting at teenagers and calling them fat until they chased me with like 5 mates. Oh, and we skateboarded quite a lot. Pretty cool. That was my life. I think that's my peak at the minute.
What Pokemon did you try to be?
Everything. All the
Really?
Pokemon.
You do an
All
impression of one now?
256.
You do an impression of a couple. What was your favourite one?
Machamp.
Machamp. Which one's that one? Is that the
Machamp.
one with hands?
It's the one with... He's got big arms.
Go and do an
He's
impression.
actually got 4. They all just say their name. He goes, Machamp! Like that.
Okay. Like ka-chow. Ka-chow.
Machamp! Machamp! That's what he does. He's my favourite one. And when I got older, I played Pokemon D&D, and he was my star Pokemon. And if anyone knows D&D, the Dungeon Master steers you in a certain direction, and I just wouldn't allow it at all.
Maybe this is when you lost your coolness.
D&D. I was in my prime D&D. I made that game.
Really?
In
never
a
played
world
Super.
where all you do is talk, I had a Machamp. I stole a child from an orphanage called Colin, full name Colinder. I gave him a spork that was custom, and it had Colin on the handle. I gave him a cape that was actually a tuxedo, so anytime I was on a high building, I could use him like a glider. and I was in a sewer where I weren't supposed to be, and got met up with someone who was way higher level than me, and I nearly beat them just because Mama Champ is so fucking good.
Was this an actual game then?
What?
Was this an actual game? This wasn't like an actual board game. You said D&D, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was it an actual game?
What do you mean? Like
Was it
computer
a
game?
virtual game?
No.
So it wasn't a board game?
Yeah, well, it's like we did quite well. It is a board game.
Right. Because I know that D&D is like a board game and you like it's all role play and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like when you say you met up with somebody you don't know, was that made up? Or did you actually go meet up with somebody you don't know and then...
In the sewer? When did I meet up with someone?
No, but what I mean is, so like, you just said you met up with somebody then, didn't you?
Colin.
Yeah, I
Colin
thought you
did.
said something after that, like you met up with somebody. Well, basically, so you went to the
He was
sewer.
a higher level than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, made up person.
Right, yeah, so it was a made up person, so that's made up. Obviously,
Yeah.
you didn't go to an actual series, but I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
when you said that, though, I did think, does that mean that you actually met up and, like, that was part of the game or something like that? Because I really don't understand how it works, because I feel like there's some real deep, like, lore to this stuff.
It's good shit.
This is what I mean. So I think to myself, if you say you met up with a stranger, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in, like, a group chat or something like that.
No.
Because I know that you used to do, like, some things like swaps and stuff that you talked to me about. So I think to myself, like,
That's what
I wouldn't be
it's
surprised if it was like a Facebook group chat and you went and
Yeah.
met up with him to carry on playing the game or something.
No. It
Right,
was just me and
okay.
my mates.
Right.
But everything, all that happened in D&D.
It does sound fun though.
Did all sorts of stuff. I wanted to get my child, Colin, that I stole from an orphanage, to have a shot of vodka, but they wouldn't serve him. So I ended up taking him round the back of the bar, and I shaved some of my chest hair and then glued it onto him so he had a little mustache.
Right, hang on. So is this something you made up? As in, like, does the game work that you make all this stuff up and you make the situations up? Or is it something that, like, is set and somehow it works in an order that ends up being, like, your own game? So, like, are you following something? Like a system?
Do you want me to explain how D&D works?
Yeah, it's probably best.
Okay.
Because I feel like I thought that it was like that and then there was, like, the odd little thing, but...
All of it's role play, and
Right.
the dungeon master will have a linear story. So, like, you know, you might in like classic Dungeons and Dragons, where it's dragons and Vikings and blah blah blah. The story might be that you go into a town, you've got this group. There's a girl that's gone missing. She turns out to be in a cave. The cave is with a dragon. But in the middle of all that, that's like the linear story. So that's where you're gonna go regardless.
Right.
But when you're in the town, you choose what to do. So you might like roll for discovery, and then you'll learn what's in the town. And then you can
Right.
choose any of the buildings to go in. And the dungeon master has to know he has to like pre-plan what's in the buildings. And
Right,
then
okay.
they've got to steer you into knowing the story. It was really
Right.
defiant in it all. So the sense, like when I was trying to get Colin served for a vodka, was fuck all to do with the story.
Right.
What I was actually doing is I was supposed to be tailing someone at a black market. And in the black market was a bar. So while I was letting the guy talk, I wanted to get Colin served.
Right, okay. This sounds very interesting. I'm actually really interested.
It's so good if you
Because
do
I think
it
I'd
right.
enjoy it. I think if I could... Because we've said we'd do it at some point, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think I'd genuinely really enjoy it.
I went to a Pokemon Center that was guarded, and I ended up getting one of the guards knocked out. And something unnecessary that I did was piss in his shoes, which I think is really funny. It makes no value to the game.
It's just a
But the dungeon master then has to go, the guy woke up and put his shoes back on and goes,
That's cool.
I think it's funny.
No, it does sound fun, to be fair, mate. I'm actually quite interested. Like, I feel like this is going to make a good little clip as well, because I feel like people are actually be quite interested in it as well.
People love D&D. And we did quite well for making it really fun as well, because we made all the maps. So all the maps were made, and we had everything quite animated. So kind of like the TV show Pokemon, we had cutscenes that we pre-made.
That's cool.
We were like, they're like Pokemon stuff. And we could watch it on the TV, so then we know what happens next.
Oh, that's so good. So, does the Dungeon Master have to set up everything before you start? Or is it like sections? So is it like you go up to it and then you pause for a bit and then you write some
We did
stuff?
it. Well, what we used to do is we used to do it in chapters. So, because I'm such a knob and I take the story somewhere stupid, we'd do a chapter at a time. So, like, the story would be written up to a point, and then depending on how it was left, because someone might die or something.
Yeah.
Because if you die, you die. Then the Dungeon
heartbreaking.
Master will write the next part and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I ended up going back to the orphanage that I got Colin from, full name Colander. The reason he was called Colander was because that was his role, like you were in your special school. His role was to use the colander, which is why he was called Colin. So I ended up breaking him out, and I got Colin to stab him.
Wait, stab who?
The owner of the orphanage, because he was basically torturing children. And I tried to get the kids to come with me so I could have an army of kids.
You were your own Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pied Piper before I said it
But
wrong.
they wouldn't follow me. Because of the Dungeon Master wouldn't let it happen. Like, I was like, come on,
Making an
you'll
army
be
of
safe.
kids.
And the Dungeon Master was like, the kids were very hesitant and didn't want to follow you because they were scared because they just watched you stab a man. I was like,
To be fair, it was Colander.
yeah. I was like, okay, I rolled to grab one.
To try and take one with you, just in case. This became from Pokemon to just...
And then like the Dungeon Master would be like, okay, roll. Oh, out of nowhere, like the police have come through, or like the rangers have broken, and I was like, okay, I'll run.
But this was Pokemon still.
Yeah, it was a
Right.
Pokemon D&D, so like it was in the world of Pokemon.
Right, so sometimes Pokemon would appear, but in reality it was just you being the Pied Piper trying to save
Yeah,
kids.
like there were
right?
humans in there, and
It sounds pretty fun, to be fair. Like, if
Yeah,
you get
it's
really
really
into
good.
it, I feel like I'd love
if you
that.
do it right, it's really good.
This thing, I think it's cool.
Yeah, we had like sessions, so like each person would get like 20 minutes to do whatever the fuck they want. They were like, we called it free time before we followed the story again.
Oh, it's pretty fun, that.
So you could travel around the map because we had this big map, and then like once your 20 minutes is over, then next person will go, and then once everyone's gone, they'll be like, right, so now we all meet up here because we had like 4 different people. I was called what was I called? Norman Tulips.
Norman Tulips.
Norman Tulips because I had Colin Tulips.
Right,
Yeah,
okay. So
but my
you
guy
took
was
him as
called
your
Norman.
own?
Yeah, he was mine.
right.
I took him in. Like I made him like the custom spork and stuff.
So what was your class? Did you have a class?
No, I was just a dude who had Pokemon. I had him a champ.
Right.
So like,
Yeah,
I was
sorry, you
just
said
a,
that.
a
Yeah.
trainer.
Right, okay.
I had like a character sheet. I might be able to find it. So I had a picture of myself. I had this chain that I used to wear that said NT on the Norman Tulips. I was like a gangster.
How old were you when you did all this?
Uh,
Like not like being a big. I'm genuinely
maybe
interested.
like 18.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
thought you would have been younger, mate.
No, because we really put it together. I
That's
might
cool.
have been older than that actually.
It sounds fun. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm getting quite invested.
It is really good.
Okay, maybe we should just do one on live at one point.
Yeah, we'd need a dungeon master, or one of us would have to be a dungeon master. That's the downside. No one wants to be a dungeon master.
An audience member,
Yeah. Yeah, you can be a dungeon master.
a little spoon. Oh mate, if we actually got somebody to do it for us, because they could set it all up for us, and we could just go and process it, and it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
It could be in anything. It could be like a cowboy one. It could be like
Our
we
universe.
could be in any game.
The pit of universe.
So like how we did like
PCU.
Pokemon. Like I don't know what I'm trying to think of a game off the top of my head, but
Final Fantasy.
it could be in anything.
Okay.
Because you write it, you write the story. So I don't know. Like, I'm not bothered about Pokemon, but I know somewhat about it, and it made it fun because I had pets.
And you had the one you wanted as well. Machamp.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went out my way to get Machamp
That's cool. No, yeah, mate.
because I got a start in Pokemon.
Well, let's eventually, maybe we can get one to do it, somebody to do it. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Maybe we just do like a Marvel one.
You should watch the Yogscast ones because they do it. and they're really good actually because they dress up when they do it.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
I think they have like 3 series, but there's one where one of them dresses up as a prostitute goblin, which is
Just mad. Yeah.
chef's kiss.
I love how like you have this like proper love towards Yogscast.
They're so good.
It's so
I nearly
just,
watched them like 2
I don't know why I
days
did that.
ago.
I just went. It's so I like proper went weird then. Yeah, no. You just love them.
Yeah, well, they're my childhood, so I feel like I've got some sort of honour towards them. But they've just released. They were like, "Oh, Yog Labs is back," which is like they just test mods, like Minecraft mods.
Like the tech it stuff and everything.
Yeah, but that were like a season, whereas like Yog Labs is like they'd like install a new mod and it'd be like a part of their lab
Yeah.
that they've made.
I used to always love the parkour videos, and I feel like I got one of the first ones I got into was the Grinch series. Was it Grinch? I feel like there was like one at Christmas, and I think it was the Grinch, and that was quite a good one. I got proper into that. I used to really like as well, but I feel like you really do take the boat on that one. Like
Yeah. I've watched it all. Like Shadow of Israfel's really good.
That's cool.
And it's all stuff. I really like role playing. Kinky. And once you get into it, I feel like you're hooked on it.
Yeah. Well, I get quite obsessed with games sometimes, don't I? Like, I do get quite invested. So I think if we got into something that I was really enjoying, I think I'd proper get into it.
But like, even we were playing Arc Raiders.
Yeah, good game.
Little segment there.
I know, I was going to say, we need to bring that up.
Smooth segue. And you were role playing in the game, technically.
Yeah.
And stuff like that is so fun.
Maybe we should add it. Should we add it to the video?
Yeah, you can.
Here
you
we
can be
go. So we'll put it
Voila.
here with a bit of the voiceover you can probably hear.
Oh, come on, you can be the other member of our group. What? Let's go. Don't shoot. Oh, drones. Yeah, we've had the pants down. Right, back to dancing.
Our first thing with the crew. Now kiss me.
And give us a kiss. Go on. Go on. I'll take your pants off.
But it's such a good game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I
yeah.
played it today. It's really good.
It popped up, you came online, now I was a bit like, I fucking wish I was on there.
Yeah. No, it is really good.
I just think it's fun, like how it's like very much the robots are the danger. Like the people, we've been making quite a lot of mates. Our mate just wants to kill everything when he plays, and we're actually like, no, don't do that. He wants to loot him. He looks and goes, let's loot him. And he with the chat thing he did.
Mate, you should have heard him today as well. He was proper winding me up.
Oh, was he on it today?
Well, yeah. So I played with him today, and then we played Arc Raiders, and
Nice.
he just kept like running into people, and like not everyone's friendly. But there were these 2 guys that were fighting a leaper.
Big scary robot monster thing.
Scary thing. And he were looking at him, and I was watching him for a while he were breaking something. And he came over and he goes, oh, should we take him out? Oh, no, actually, this is the one time when he didn't want to take him out. He said, should we help him? Oh. And I said, no, because I don't want to deal with that fucking robot.
Yeah.
Right? Moments later, I hear, and it's him shooting the robot, helping him. Fucking karma was a bitch. Because then they looked at him and he got headshotted.
Really?
They fucking sniped him.
Oh, that's
and I
well
went,
funny.
you're a dickhead, dude. And he
Did
was
you leave
like,
him?
what do you mean I was trying to help him? I went, you fucking asked me. And I said no. And he went, sorry.
Yeah. And also, he wants to kill everything normally.
Yeah.
What? Did you leave him? Did you just dart away then? Or?
No, I helped him up, but...
Oh, okay. So did you escape in the end then?
Yeah.
I worked out pretty well.
Well, they were getting a leaper. Oh,
Yeah.
we did. I don't think we died once.
I think that's such an interesting thing about it as well. Like, Hunt Showdown, when we played that, we got into it.
Yeah.
But we died every flipping game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much, unless we escaped and, you know. But like, on this, I do feel like you don't die a lot.
No.
But it's intense
It's
because
so
you don't
hard, isn't it?
always
Yeah.
die. Yeah, it's not easy. But like, it's fun. It is really fun. Just going through the buildings. We went through the same building like 3 or 4 times. But it was just fun.
Yeah.
And there's loads of maps when you try. Have you tried any more of the maps yet?
I had one of a map that I basically didn't touch just
Today?
because he said it was so scary. It was before I went to sleep last
Oh,
night.
right. Oh, did you go on it then?
Yeah, I was still on it, wasn't I?
No, did you go on that map or not yet?
Oh yeah, I went on it briefly because he wanted a lemon.
Right, okay.
But like I literally barely grazed it. Like we were around the outskirts of it. And on the map that we played, he just kept shooting people. But like he'd be like, "Oh, should we kill him?" And I was like, "No." And then he'd shoot him, and then he'd get killed. And I was like, he said, "Oh, it's a running theme, innit? I attack people, I die." I'm like, "Yeah, I know.
So stop.
You need to stop." And I'd always get him up because we didn't die. But for God's sake, it were a pain. And I 2v1'd people and killed them as well, which I was quite impressed with.
Oh, that is cool.
Because they got him, again, because he was attacking them. And they fucking knocked him down. And I got them both, and I was really impressed with myself.
That is good.
And he died. Oh, so I didn't die, actually. But he died.
Do you know what I find really interesting about the game as well? I feel like that's quite difficult to kill two people because I feel like your gun, you're always reloading. Because I feel like there's not much ammo in any of your guns, which I think is interesting because it doesn't mean it's just constant shooting. You've got to be a bit more tactical about it. And so like I was trying to kill like this hornet thing and I was struggling because I couldn't reload, could I? Because it was just like, and I didn't realise how strong it was going to be. And it shafted me. I was probably going to escape with a few things as well if I didn't get me. Because I was on the way. But yeah, like it is very fun though. I do really like it. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad you found it actually.
Yeah,
Really,
it is
really
a good game. And I just enjoy talking to people. Like, people are a lot friendlier than any other game.
I know I thought that. Like it is a proper laugh, innit?
Yeah, they love it.
Like, that
They
guy
love
was
it.
trying to kiss me last night. So you've already seen the video, so yeah.
But even like guys that don't like, a lot of people like won't have a mic as well, but they'll interact with him. We can still talk to him, and that's entertaining. We got out at one point. It was really cool. There were like a team of 7 of us.
And you all just escaped at the
We all
same
just
time?
escaped at
Oh,
the
that's
same
class that
time.
you can
Yeah.
do that. I love that.
But we were all like, we're on top of the like the hatch or whatever. We're all like this, and mate, no one could even get near us because there were so many.
That's really good. Did you get a clip
They
of
were
that?
cool. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
Show that one if you want as well. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
It is very good.
But because I was just panicking, so like any of these could just obliterate us. And I went on to like party chat, so then no one could hear me. And I went, imagine if we just bombed them now when they go in. And they were like, oh yeah, maybe. I was thinking that as well. And I was like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, he also
I don't have the heart to
headshotted
do it.
someone when we were going down. We got inside the hatch and he shot them in the head.
Even though you were mates.
And I went, ignore him like that in the game chat. Because he was like, none of us were going to die because we only had like 4 seconds. So even if they go down,
Yeah,
they'll
you're
get
fine.
out. So he was like, it's just funny. And I was like, yeah, I don't find that funny.
No, you just made mates. And you
Yeah.
imagine doing that in real
I
life.
just shot him straight in the head. But poor guy, he went, just as it were happening.
Oh, the
So-
emotes are fun, that though. Dances as well.
Yeah,
It is very good. We're playing tonight.
maybe. I'll see what I've got on.
The only thing is, we need to play ground. We need to finish ground at some point. But Ark has taken over.
Yeah,
Ark has definitely taken over.
I'll see if I've got anything else in the books.
And have you got something?
I have got something. It could be quite a short segment, don't worry. So, I was in the place today, and I was thinking to myself, wrote a short list of things that we've not owned,
Okay.
which I feel like is quite surprising. It's only a short list, but toaster.
Yep.
Never owned a toaster since we lived together.
Nope.
Sieve.
No, yeah.
Never owned a sieve. More than one set of knives. We got one set from your dad of knives, forks, and spoons. Never got any others.
We got the only other ones we got were the sharper knives for like cooking stuff, but never actually anything else. And they're
Yeah,
they're
like-
rogue as well. They're really weird. Should I get them? Should I show?
Which ones?
The knives. I
The
feel like I need
ones
to
from
show.
your dad.
Yeah, like to be fair to him, I opened up and I'm like, what the hell is this? But the actual box didn't show like this. But like, I'm not being funny. Who has a knife like this?
Yeah, it's like a little spear.
Yeah, it's kind of my. I feel like it's kind of my thing now. Though. I kind of vibe it. But sorry, yeah.
Dishwasher tablets.
Yeah. We
On
never
the
used,
back of, like, in brackets, we've owned 2 dishwashers.
never used it. Never.
No. Oven dish.
I only just got a bacon tray thing.
You got a bacon tray last week.
Yeah.
A broom.
To be fair, we didn't have a working oven proper, did we? For a bit,
that's
so
true.
we saw. But we don't think a broom. Yeah.
Broom.
A broom or mop. Bit rogue that from us. We had the little one. You did buy a little one at one point. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
like dustpan and brush.
Yeah, but like, yeah, rogue.
That's my short list of things that we've never owned.
We don't have a Hoover anymore as well because that snapped again.
Yeah, well, we've had 2 of those and they both broke.
Yeah, I don't know what's
So-
going on.
Oh no.
Unlucky that. I mean, thanks to my dad and stuff, but I don't know where he's buying them. Do you know what he did the other day? Sorry,
Yeah, no, that's my whole list.
Yeah, we don't seem to have things. We always say we're gonna get stuff as well. I'm like, no, but I feel we haven't needed any of that stuff really. We've done pretty well. I make my toast either in the pan while I'm cooking something else, or like in the air fryer, and it works. To be fair, but yeah, my dad. So I turned up the other day, right, to see him, and he because he messaged me right when I was in Preston seeing my grandma and stuff, and he goes, oh, can you come around, mate? I've got a few things for you. So I'm like, right, okay. So I go around, and bear in mind, for Christmas, right, he always seems to get me the same things for Christmas nowadays. Like I'll always get like a 2 pairs of black jeans, and only one always ever fits. You know, like stuff like that. It's always a very similar thing.
I'm sorry, if you're buying 2 pairs of black jeans, why aren't you buying the same size?
Well, he buys the same size, but different jeans. But for some reason, even though they're the same, like they're just not. Like they're just not. I think he just gets skinny ones, but some of them like this won't go around my waist. But anyway, man, I get there right, and he what does he get? He gives me something. What was it? Basically, he gave me something. I was like, it was like a shirt. No, sorry, no. He went into the back of his car and he went, all right, mate, I've got these for you, right? He pulled out a pair of blue jeans, right? I was like, oh, they're nice. And then he pulled out 2 more bags and he went, oh, I've got these from Vinted as well. And he started undoing them. There were 2 more pairs of blue jeans, right?
Right.
He then passed me a white shirt with a zip up. He went into the house and went, I've got you something else. Guess what it was?
Pair of blue jeans.
A pair of blue jeans. He got me 4 pairs of blue jeans.
Okay.
2 were the exact same. 2 was slightly different. But like, I don't know what goes on in that man's head. Like,
Are
I'm
all
like,
4 of them spray on as well?
no, we're growing up a little bit now. But I think they are stretch fit or something.
Yeah.
I think they're spray on enough. I could be wrong. Maybe they're straight, but I feel like they were still a little bit tighter than they should be now.
Okay.
But 2 of them are nice. I looked at the first pair and I weren't even trying to be horrible. I just said, I'm not taking them. I'm sorry. Like they were a bit weird. Like I just weren't a fan. Like they were proper boxy, and but I was like really appreciated it and stuff. But like, why 4 pairs of blue jeans? What goes through that man's head to be like, you know what? Ben needs 4 pairs, not 1 to be like, oh, they're good. 4 pairs.
You've probably mentioned to him that you're thinking about buying pants.
Yeah, maybe at some point. But he also, I'm pretty sure as well, and he went in as well to the room and he just started looking at all the jackets. He went, do you want this one? It was just a jacket of his, right? And it was a green one. I went, not a fan of it. I'm pretty sure it's one I bought him for Christmas and he was trying to give it me. One year, I thought about it when I was driving away and I said to Ashton, I was like, pretty sure I bought him that for Christmas. So, because he didn't like it. I was like, sound. But he wears either full blue denim, like a denim jacket, a shirt thing. He'll wear a denim shirt, then a denim overshirt, and blue denim jeans, all blue.
Right.
And he does it all the time. He's just got this like proper specific style. It's either all that or all green. I turned up the other day, right? Do you know what he was wearing? He was wearing, I could see the shorts, right, underneath his pants, which I think he was wearing his boxers, right? Full pair of shorts. He had joggers over the shorts that you could, like, the joggers were like down there because it was like proper like up his back sort of thing, like, cause the joggers were a bit down. He then had a jumper on and I'm pretty sure something else underneath, like a t-shirt or something. But like, he's always, like, he wears shorts as boxers. And the worst thing he used to do to me was he'd wear my swimming shorts like that I owned, and he'd be like, I'd see him wearing them, and I think he'd wear them as boxers. So I'd never use them again. He's the most random man ever. I'm like, he makes me laugh. I do love him to bits. He's so funny, but he is a nutcase. Like, some of the stuff he comes out with and just some of the stuff he does is just it's just mental. But, yeah.
I used to get my jacket stolen from my mum all the time.
That's fair. My dad used to do that as well, fair. But, like...
It's like the closest I can relate to the blue jean lady. Also, she died.
Did she, was it like one of them that she didn't even ask, she just took?
She took it all the time.
Oh, well, was this when you were really young, or?
No. This was like probably until I moved out.
Shit, okay.
Like, and even then, I'm pretty sure she used to try and actually steal them. So, like, she wouldn't tell me where they are.
Oh, that's bad.
I
rate their finesse, but yeah, that's
There was
crazy.
a black denim jacket that I've never found. And she always used to wear it. And I think she stole it.
It's interesting you say that, you know. Because I feel like there's a lot of t-shirts and stuff I used to love that just disappeared as well.
Okay.
So maybe your mum were robbing them as well.
Yeah.
No, that is... Yeah, she's definitely had that, mate. She's had you there, hasn't she?
I'd just come down and I'd go, will you just take my jacket off? She'd go, I like it. So I'm like,
Yeah, so do I.
oh, but I need to go outside.
It's my only jacket.
Yeah. Oh, but it smells like girl now.
It smells like a hand.
Yeah. I'm 18, it always smells like girl.
My guy.
Because I didn't wear my own aftershave.
Poor mum's getting her perfume robbed.
Yeah.
But yeah, mate, it is funny. Like, he just is a nutcase. Like, I'm pretty sure he's only just started owning pairs of boxers because his girlfriend makes him. And I don't think he wears them all the time.
Ingy Bear.
Ingy Bear, I like that one. Yeah, Ingy Bear. But yeah, so I think she's made him. Do you know she? I started seeing pictures of her on holiday, right, with all the family, right. maybe I'm outing him here, but I said, why aren't you in like Tenerife with them now? And he went, oh, all family there, couldn't be arsed. Fair play. I'm like, you know what? Fair play, Dad. Like, he was just like, yeah, just couldn't be arsed before that.
Fair dues. I get it.
He's honest. Do you know what? Apparently, he won't ever stay at Ingrid's on a Sunday because he loves to have a beer on his own at night. And he tells me, yesterday, he was like, because I needed to nip back before I went out. And he went, just come back early enough. And I went, why? Because you're going to have a drink. And he was like, no. And I looked him in the eyes and went, promise me. And he was like, yeah, definitely. I bet he had a drink. Like, he just loves a drink on a Sunday. But he lies to me. I'm like, well, just tell me the truth. like, what am I going to do?
Judge him.
You are?
Judge him.
Judge him? No, because, I mean, he's a nutcase, right? Because he goes to work. Like, he'll drink early and go to bed fairly early, to be fair. But I still go to work early next day, so... You know what I mean? Like, but
what does he do?
He works at Leyland Trucks, so like he just works.
Oh, right, okay.
Like I think pretty sure he moves around, but I think he just sticks mainly on the moment, like the electrical of the trucks. So the thing is, he's not stupid. He acts stupid, I think, because like he knows stuff. To be fair, like as much as he comes out with stupid stuff, he actually is quite clever. But like I think he acts up for the cameras. Like he says stuff because he wants a reaction. And to be fair, I get it because I'm a lot like him.
Yeah.
Like Ashton said to me when she first met him, she didn't think I was like him. And then she saw him again for actually spending a bit of time. And she said that I do the exact same laugh, the same comments, like everything. I'm just my dad. Like I'm spits. Because Ingrid says that I'm just exactly him. To be fair, he came first, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he did it a few ways, to be fair.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, you were really nice about supporting me for my... oh, that's weird. Ingrid commented. Literally now. Speak about her and she shall appear. I did my challenge, finished my challenge, 52 miles in the last week, but we got it done. Yeah, I think I'm hurt now.
Yeah. Well, I called you a last-minute queen.
Yeah, it's quite cute, that, actually. Very true. Very, very true, because it was a bit, to be fair. But
yeah.
my foot now, the bottom of it, is fine. now my ankle's feeling it a little bit. Like, so I'm gonna slowly get back into the running. I think I'm gonna have a rest for about a week or two of actual running. Besides, there is a run club thing on next week that if you want to go, I might go to on the Tuesday. But yeah, so I got it done. Raised.
You got a gun?
I got a gun. Yeah, no. I raised £398. We raised £398, and then £35 gift aid as well added on. So yeah, done really, really well, and it's open till the 15th of November as well. And my grandma said she's going to donate, so we're going to make it over 400. I was meant to do it for her the other day, and ended up just being busy.
Yeah. I was supposed to grab a card and just.
She
to 500.
Send that to my own bank. No, I would never do that. I'm a nice guy. Promise. Watched Black Phone 2 with her and Ashlyn the other day. That was good. I really enjoyed it, actually. I loved the first one. It was a bit creepy, and this I was hoping it was going to be just as good. And a bit of a slow start, but it was a really, really good film. Probably about an 8 out of 10. Yeah, really enjoyed it. The lad who's in it is like, he's 18 now, and he's doing really, really well. Like, he's just, I think he's the guy that's just done, the live action of How to Train Your Dragon and stuff like that.
The guy, yeah, he's got 3 box offices.
Yeah, because he's got that, the one with that girl in, hasn't he? Like the young girl as well. I think they're both of them.
He's got number 1.
He's getting off apparently the whole time, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. He's got 3 number 1 box office films at 18, which is
Crazy.
The last time that was done was Jim Carrey.
Oh, really? Shit. Do you know what I didn't know that? I never really thought about it. No, not that you know. Jim Carrey is Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah.
Somebody said that before, and I was like, I didn't really know.
Case.
No, it is a case thing, but no. But yeah, that is interesting. He's done really, really well, but he was good in that film as well. Like, he was really good.
You sure it wasn't Case?
No, it wasn't Case.
Okay. You said that yesterday.
Right, so it was Case. Right, I said that then, I was like, I literally said it then, and then you looked at me and I was going to say, oh shit, was it Case? So was that on Xbox when he said it?
Yeah.
Right, I thought that was today, but yeah. Labelling off our stuff. I was thinking today, are we going to do this forever? Like, even if we get massive, like, we've got like millions of followers, still labeling off the number. So, YouTube, baby. I'm just going to double check that nobody else has subscribed just yet today. So I'm 48 subscribers. Yes! Up the boys. Come on. 3 more subscribers from last week. Very, very good. People love to subscribe on a Wednesday, it seems. TikTok, we're now up to 737 followers, which is good. We're slowly building that up, building up nicely. And Spotify doesn't really move, so we're still on 22, I believe. I'm just going to check. And Instagram's still at 50. I don't think them numbers are going to move much for a while.
I feel like Instagram should move.
I feel like it should, because we do get quite a few decent views, but for some reason, we don't really get people interested in it. I feel like it's a very TikTok-orientated place, like the clips and stuff, but you know what, like, we're moving and we're doing good, and we're starting to actually as well now, got the odd nice message. We're not getting hate at the moment, we're getting actually nice messages. So that's
like
interesting.
What?
We had one woman today. We had your mum comment, laughing faces, but we don't have to count that one. But it was still nice. It was the intro to Spider-Man, and then we have which one is it? This one. It was like, I don't really get why she put a picture of herself on, but it was like that. So it says funny guys and like loads of like black hearts and stuff.
All right.
And then a picture of herself that could also be my mum.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Yeah, like it could be like my mum's different account or something.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Yo.
From California, Miss Hollywood and the beaches, sunset. You don't like beaches though, do you?
That is your mum to a T.
You like dark nights.
And why is that the
bats.
one she commented on? It's the intro.
I think we're just funny, mate. We're just hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But I'll take it.
Yeah, no, mate. It's good stuff. Yeah, yeah, I feel like we're moving nicely now with everything, and hopefully we're going to start to get more views. Still need to work out why we got so many views on some of the older episodes, but we'll work that out at some point, I'm sure. We're going to go places, mate. We're going to go places. Push this last bit of the year, and then into the new year. Going to be good. Going to be really good.
Yeah. Have you got any more topics?
No, I think I'm happy, mate. Have you got anything?
I've got one more thing.
Okay.
I'm leaving Adobe. I've got to put it in the statements here now. This is my life journal. It's porridge in the afternoon. It's tattooed on the wrist for a reason. So, big moment in my life. I've been a graphic designer since I was 16. I'm now 26. And the entire time I've worked with Adobe. And that may be coming to an end. I'm not too sure. Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign all still live in my dock. But
And you
so
are?
does, you know.
Okay, I do. I'm sorry.
So does Affinity Studio, which is their competitor, who was very small, then got bought out by Canva, who I don't really like, but it's because that they thought they could replace graphic design. But in actual fact, I'll take it back. They're not replacing graphic design because they've bought an actual graphic design software called Affinity. So now Affinity have the manpower to fuck off Apple a lot. And they've done that by making it free. Now, it's all free. It's all in one app. You can change it instantly in a tap of a button. So it has something at the top called Photo, Vector, and Layout, which is Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. And you can just swap it whenever you want. So it means there's no back and forth in between all the apps. Because I used to have to do Photoshop for photos, logo is in Illustrator, and then lay out like a poster in InDesign. I can do it all in one app now, which is really cool.
Very useful.
It's free. There's no restrictions. The only restrictions there is with the AI. That's where, like, you start tapping the card. But I actually think, I love AI, right? Realistically, I use it all the time.
Yeah.
I think that it's made me thick as pig shit. I think using
I agree.
Affinity Studio today, instantly I was like, someone's taken my left arm away.
I 100% agree with you.
And I don't think I want it back, to be honest, because I think it's making me lazy. So I'm happy to ask AI questions and speed stuff along, but I don't want it to interrupt my graphics now. I've decided. I don't mind inspiration using it,
Yeah.
but I don't want to use it as a direct contact in my work anymore. So
I 100% agree, because today, for example, like normally whenever I'm doing like a script in work or anything in PHP, I always do it by myself, like directly. But today I just thought, you know what? Why have I never run it through AI? Mate, did it instantly, and I was like, it's good. But I was thinking the other day, like, there's not a lot of code now that I actually read and do. I kind of just like put it into AI and like, can you do this for me quickly?
yeah,
And it's very much like, I feel like at some point, maybe I will forget because I'm not used to using it. And I don't want that, because it is good. I think it's good for writing stuff and correcting you when you're maybe not the best at English, like I'm not the best at English and stuff like that, or like wording things a bit better. But when it's like stuff like this, and I feel like graphics as well, takes away from the fact that you've done it yourself as well. A lot of it,
Yeah.
and you know, but sorry, yeah.
I wrote a caption about it as well, just to kind of like get it out, because I didn't want to put it in a poster, because I put a post on Instagram.
To use AI.
Well, for the caption, no.
Okay.
There's actually a comment that's correcting like a grammar mistake in the poster.
Okay.
And I say, well, no, you know I ain't used AI because I actually did that wrong.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
But the caption is basically saying that I'm just missing the process of it all. Like, I could design a logo and then miss the journey. realistically. Like,
Yeah.
people say it's not like the result is the way you got there or whatever. But it is kind of that way in my work. Like, I can't be as creative because it makes it very clinical. It's like, oh yeah, we do this, and I have to perfect a prompt rather than pissing about with colours. And I actually think when I do stuff with AI, and someone asks me to explain it, I think I'm stuck because I've asked AI to do it.
Yeah.
The only thing I do find AI interesting as like an assistant to managing stuff, not to like creating things. So
Yeah.
that's my new opinion.
Okay.
So I thought to myself, oh, it doesn't have generative fill. And I thought, maybe that's a fucking good thing. Like, the only thing that I'll miss is like extending an image.
Yeah.
But I
You don't
I
need to
have
do
an
it a lot,
award
do you?
for doing stuff like that. So
I was going to say you need to get the Affinity Award now.
I know.
Your little cheeky smile
I'm not
you
sure
gave there,
that-
you
I'm
were
not
proud
sure
of
they do it.
yourself.
I thought about it, but I'm not sure they do it. But they do events. I know they do events because Canva does events, and
Right.
Affinity will be involved in that now. So
Okay.
also, Adobe Max is shit. That's cool. I'm ready for porridge.
Nice. I was only going to say as well, we never brought up the fact of Spider-Man. With
do
the
you
run that we did.
Oh, did we not bring it up?
No,
Is that
no,
a thing?
because we did the
Oh, okay.
podcast and then we did the run the day after. We did the actual run as well. We ran around like did a 5K.
I did a 5K as Spider-Man, and we
yeah.
went into my barber shop, and I
That
got
was
a trim.
Yeah, that was cool. And they gave me all the stuff and I couldn't see. And they were like proper harassing me and being like, put the mask on, like do this. The sound is anything. They were all just like having a laugh. And I couldn't see a thing and they went past me, they're like the shaver. And I couldn't, mate, and he was like, don't drop it. And I was like, I can't see, like, please. And then you were like going, just fix his mask. And they were getting pictures and videos of us that at some point I'll load up onto the Insta as well.
You had your face on sideways, and I
Yeah.
was like, why is he doing it like that?
But I couldn't see until at the last second I clocked it. Like, it was really taking all my focus to see. Because I thought I could just see one eye, but I thought it was the one eye were fine, and then the other one I couldn't. but yeah, we did that, and that was fun, and they loved us, didn't they?
Yeah,
I just wanted to mention that. So that were it was good. It was a bit awkward in the thing, and then people loved us. Thought we were gonna get stabbed at one point. That was a bit rogue. Somebody like was really coming over to me and being like, "Swing over there, mate. Swing over there in Piccadilly Gardens." And I were like, at one point I turned around after he told me about 5 or 6 times, getting a bit high rate. I went, "Mate, I can't actually fly."
Yeah.
As upsetting as that is, I wish I could. No. And then they got you to catch that umbrella, didn't they? Which was a
flew
bit
in the air
scary.
and grabbed an umbrella.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had the weapon then. That was the.
It was like Kingsman, mate. Open up the umbrella and it like blocks everything.
Like that, yeah. I blew him away, blew him 25 feet, and then dropped the umbrella and ran. So, yeah.
Right, porridge. This is a raspberry and blueberry.
Porridge time.
Sorry. Porridge time. This is a raspberry and blueberry porridge with like yogurt in. And the raspberry comes from the yogurt and then it's blueberries and stuff. So I've gone quite just a couple of ingredients, trying to perfect it with the yogurt and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
but
texture looks okay.
Yeah, it's looking all right, innit? I'm quite happy with it. But I cooked the blueberries as well. I put them in the microwave quickly just to get them warm and stuff. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
I like it.
It's pretty good, that, isn't it? I was going to call it a very berry, but it's only 2 berries, so I'll like, save that one for another one.
Right, okay.
Add a strawberry and then it's a very berry.
You're naming them now.
Yeah. At some point, I need to fit Top Gear chart.
I know.
Maybe it's that at one point, soonish we could get that sorted. Go blackboard with them. Go whiteboard.
Maybe it can be like a New Year thing.
Alright then. Maybe we perfect the porridge now. Actually get used to doing it. For me. I used to be really good at porridge. I don't know what's happened to me. It's the most simple thing, but I seem to struggle.
Do we do halves? Is that something we do?
Halves?
With porridge?
What do you mean?
Like 0.5 with rating.
Oh, right, yeah, you can do, mate.
Okay. Are we getting specific? I'm going to go with a 7.8.
Okay. I didn't know if you were just going to go halves. I don't think we've done one that's not in like multiples of 5, so I like it. Okay, not quite an 8, just because it's simple, is it?
I feel like it's being carried a lot by
Yogurt.
yogurt.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. I think it's really good. But I think you're right, it is very simple. So maybe I'd give it a 7.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is good. 7.4. Right, well, it's been good knowing you.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Gotta
Gotta
love
love
to
to
eat.
eat. One.
Oh no.